Warning, this podcast may not be suitable for listeners under the age of 17 due to graphic language, problematic statements, and the fact that we just don't give a fuck.
Hey guys, what's up? This is why are you laughing at me?
You so damn silly.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Miko. Did you miss me?
They said no.
Oh, well, anyway, I miss you guys. We took a little break last week, but we're back.
We're back.
This is a Couple Johns podcast, and this is episode 15.
Wow, yay.
15. How you say 15 in Spanish?
I don't know.
Uno.
El Fitino.
Oh, I was about to say uno.
Jesus
See,
Christ.
wait, I don't know. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure it's El Fitino.
Oh, I was about to say uno los pantalones. It's like, no, but let's be serious. It's like, no, this is episode 15.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting up there in the numbers.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Are trying to.
Trying, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So back from a vacation, much needed, right? Reset button?
No, that wasn't a reset button. That was work.
It was work, but it was fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun, except for the whole getting down there part.
Yeah, I mean, getting down there wasn't bad either. We made the best of it.
Yeah, we spent like how many hours in the airport? 16 hours in the airport, but we came up
because of
the $90.
No,
food.
Because of who?
Because you got your
my angry white lady voice together.
No, that was your yeah. What they say on Instagram, it was like I might be ghetto as hell, but my customer service voice is
with
on.
the Harvard.
Yeah. That's how you were, but you had to drop a couple F-bombs.
I did, so they knew that it was real. So they knew where I was coming from.
So just so they know what we're talking about,
mm-hmm.
Our flight was supposed to leave at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the airport at 4 a.m.
Yep.
Right? Our flight didn't end up leaving Philadelphia until what, like 10 something?
I think 10? It was like around like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
It was like 10 something.
It was late. It was really late.
But in the meantime, we pretty much chilled at the airport all day.
We had to.
Nobody was leaving, paying an Uber to take us back to the car and then back to the airport again and going through security. That was out of the question.
Yeah, because TSA is a bitch.
But we got hooked up, the food vouchers,
mm-hmm.
$90 worth of food vouchers. We went to Chicky and Pete's. Like, where else did we go?
Oh, we went to the Asian restaurant.
Hell yeah, we living it up.
We went to All Pain.
Yeah.
I don't even go to All Pain. Right, we got the sushi.
Oh man, that was so good.
I was like, ooh, let me try. Because I didn't realize that, like, I knew the airport was big, but I didn't know that it was like a million different restaurants in there.
Yeah, it's called the Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
That section over there where all the stores. It's like
and that girl was singing.
Oh yeah, she was pretty good.
She was good.
Nah, she kind of messed up that Aaliyah song. Yeah, I was disappointed about, like, you can't do Aaliyah like it didn't mess up. I was like,
she's doing Aaliyah. Let me go to the bathroom because I'm about to start throwing fucking furniture up in this bitch.
But then another thing, you got the $350 in flight
and free flights. Yeah,
so that was, I mean,
that was pretty good.
Even though we missed a whole day in Miami, you
can make up for it with a few more vacations.
Yeah,
I think I paid $35 per seat for the flights.
For 2 tickets round trip, it came to like it was less than the $350.
It was way less.
Yeah,
it was way less.
So now we got that and then some.
Right, and then some. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we could probably do like literally 2 more trips. And then the way it works is that we have to book them within the next 90 days. So let's say next month we book a trip out for 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
I can come back in 90 days and book another trip for 90 days after that.
Or you could pretty much book them all at the same time if there's something
out there. Right, but if I want to space them out, so like we have actually 6 months worth of trips, I mm-hmm. can do that. And it's like, it's real easy. Yeah. I was already looking for flights.
You were like, this is unacceptable.
No, I was just like, what did I tell her? Because I spoke to 2 people. The first girl, she was just like, well, I'm trying to do everything I can. And I was like, no, first of all, you told us at 9 o'clock this morning, no, at 10, I think it was like 10:30. I was like, you told us at 10:30 that our flight would be leaving, and it was already 10:35.
No. And when I was on the phone, it was like 10 something, and a lady tried to tell me that our flight was boarding.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, what do you mean? Like, I'm standing right here.
Right,
I'm not even
in here.
They didn't even start the boarding process, and you're telling me that my flight is boarding.
And they sent that white guy out.
Oh,
and everybody
yeah.
was yelling at him.
They had to call the police to the gate. Yo, he was scared as hell.
I would have been terrified too. And it's not like everybody was black. Like, no, everybody was cursing him out. It was this other white guy up there. He was like, you mean to tell me that they sent up here some snotty-nosed, pimple-faced kids? Where the fuck is your boss at?
Wait, and then that Spanish lady had her phone out. She was recording everything.
Yeah, she was recording everything.
She was about to put everything on World Star.
Hell yeah, on blast. But I mean, like, I really can't complain because we was chilling all day. We went and found a couple different places to relax and sit down, and we played out games and stuff like that. And I mean, and then a lot of people left too. A lot of people didn't take the flight.
So we had that empty flight going down.
Right, so we had a super empty flight going down, and then I think the lady was telling me that our plane was supposed to be the plane to bring back the people that brought us the plane.
Yeah, so they were stuck in Miami
too, right?
We were stuck in Philly trying to get to Miami.
And they were stuck in Miami trying to get to Philly. Right. So
I mean, it was all good though. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say I won't ever like use that airline again because the prices are so cheap. And
yeah, I've never had an issue with them. I've been using them for about 5 years.
The Uber driver or Lyft, whoever he was.
It was a Lyft driver. He definitely was like, oh yeah, their airline. Have you ever had a canceled flight? I'm like, no, never. Like, I've taken perfect flights. Like, I've gone to LA and everything with this airline company. And next thing you know, here the fuck we go.
Wait, he was like, yeah, because I drop people off and I turn right back around to pick them up because of canceled flights.
And then we sitting on the plane, ready to go. We're here on time. Everything went through TSA. Everything's perfect. Then you hear, vroom, 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 vroom. Mind you, I fell asleep. I was sleeping when I got the announcement saying, okay, everybody, we're really sorry about the inconvenience, but we're going to have to deboard the plane. I'm like, what? This better be like a minor setback. But I said it. I went through that in LA with a different airline company back when I was like 19. And that was like a really, really huge, popular airline. Like, they're international.
But when we finally got down there, the Airbnb, clean as hell.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I was so satisfied with that because the bathroom was like...
Yeah, the bathroom was nice.
It was really, really nice. It was so bright.
Yeah. That whole place, like, pulling up, it's just like, okay, this looks like, a normal crib. And then when you get in there, it was like, oh.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
This is swanky. But you know what? That, like, I got that last minute because we kept saying, gotta get the Airbnb, gotta get the Airbnb. Bullshit. And what, did you look? No, I was waiting for you. Did you look?
Yeah, I was making my coffee. We had a full-size refrigerator. Like, it was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah, I didn't even know we were going to have a refrigerator.
We didn't eat as much this trip.
No, not at all. And then we walked a whole lot too. We did a whole lot more walking this trip than the last one. Yeah.
But no, remember that weird ass, first of all, the reason why it was a little creepy hearing that noise in the middle of the night was because we were watching fucking Hill House. What is it? Hill House Haunted in the House?
No. The house on the haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was some weird ass noise. I don't know if it was a cat or if it was the owners having sex and she sounds like a cat meowing or purring or some shit.
It sounded like it was in the room with us. It didn't sound
like
it was
weird
as
shit.
Door.
It was like, I was like, what is that? A baby? Like a girl?
Wait,
like what?
Let's rewind this some. All right, so we did not stay like in the main house. We actually stayed in the guest house.
Yeah.
So I just want to put that out there that like we had our own like section of the house. Our own private entrance. We didn't see anybody the whole time.
Hell no.
No, we didn't see nobody. They told us where to park in advance and everything. So, all right, now go.
But yeah, I don't know what the hell that noise was. I was like, what the hell is going on? Do you hear that? Like, yeah. But and then it didn't help us watching that fucking.
Which was dope.
Yeah.
Which was
you have to really pay attention. I actually want to go back and watch it.
Me too. I was thinking that too because after I finished it, we finished it, and then I think like that morning that we finished it, or the next morning I was on YouTube, and they had these videos that had like shit, right, that you didn't notice, and I was like, yo, I did not see any of it, but I did know that guy was a ghost.
That fixing the clock?
That was fixing the clock. When I looked
at him,
because
you could look at him and tell like he was so out of place.
Right.
Time-wise.
The fucking like handlebar mustache and shit like that. And I'm looking at his clothes and I'm like, he looks really, really old.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did guess that, but a lot of other stuff just like completely caught me off guard. I was fucked up.
You know, and you know the crazy thing about it when we were like laying in, I didn't tell you, but I was like, yo, this Airbnb, it doesn't have like a lock on the inside, like a latch joint. So if somebody came in, it's really nothing to just like push the code in the door and then come in.
Why would you say that?
Because we were watching that scary ass show. So I'm like thinking that everything.
If you would have said that, I would have been up.
For real?
Yeah, I would have been up. I'd be like, well, let's cut these lights on.
But it doesn't matter. Like it had one window. Good thing I was close to the window, but I didn't know how to work.
That's really fucked up.
I would have left your ass like bye.
You think I wouldn't have been out?
But yeah, you know, watching like those scary ass shows, like your mind can't help but to run.
Mine didn't.
Oh, that's yeah. See, because when I was a kid, like we used to always watch like Living Dead movies and all that stuff, and we'd be like, "What would you do if this?" Like,
right. So
it was always like a role playing thing with us. So I went back to like my childhood and thinking those things. But
I'm not. Next vacation, nah, nigga. Nah. Nah, I'm not about to be sitting up here talking about well, what would you do in this scenario? And I'm be like, yo, I just want to punch you straight in the throat. You just fucked up the whole vacation.
But no, what
would you do if some random person came up to you and asked you to charge their phone in your fucking Airbnb? What would you do?
Say, hey, let me look at that. Let me see what type of charger you need. Maybe I can help you out.
Yeah, I got this. That shit didn't click back then.
Apparently, that's what I did last time, but not this time. I was on like.
Apparently, that is what you did. It's not no apparently. That's exactly.
Well,
what
I didn't do anything like that this time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wasn't helping out anyone. As a matter of fact, when that guy walked up to you trying to sell some goddamn packet to go view. He was like, yeah, my boss is very, very rich.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking he trying to like pay us to have sex or some shit with him. Like,
that shit was weird.
I just kept on walking. I was like, you go ahead and entertain that. I'll meet you in Ross. Like,
I thought it was like one of those situations where
timeshare thing you were saying.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those timeshare.
But then you were like, what you say? He was like, well, we're going in here. And you was like, he's like, I'm not a flyer boy. Well, okay, well, bye. What the fuck you want us to do? Like, nigga, just follow you?
You're on a Segway pulling flyers out your back.
Yeah, like, what do you want us to hop on with you? Like, I'm not following you. Like, this whole shit doesn't sound right. Like, we go with you, we won't return. Like,
the fucking Segway talk about something. I'm not a flyer boy with flyers in your back pocket. If you don't go sit the fuck out of here.
He said, if you come here, then your next trip is completely on my boss.
Right.
Food and everything.
Yeah, I was like,
what the fuck? Like, I know you can tell, like, we're not from here. Like, what do you think we just came, like?
It's taken.
It was some taken shit. Like, we'll go there and never return. And they'll be like, oh, her cell phone read at this last tower. And then that was it.
Nah. I keep 2 cell phones. Remember that.
Oh, 2 phones, Joan. Yeah, but both phones were, nah, I'm good.
But I have to go and buy some sweatpants. I don't always disclose that I have 2 phones. Did I ever tell you that?
Mm-mm.
I don't disclose that I have
'Cause
2 phones.
you're like a mom. You keep one tucked in your titty.
Yeah, I do. I keep one tucked. Yeah. So if somebody gets a hold of one, and then the thing about it is that I have a Samsung and I have an iPhone. Mm-hmm. So if you take my Samsung, I can track my Samsung from my iPhone. Mm-hmm. If you take my iPhone, then I gotta go find somebody with another iPhone, log into my shit, and
Wait. So back to when the guy pulled up on us, we were going in Ross because it was cold some nights, like it was chilly.
Yeah.
My sweatpants, remember I was in love with those sweatpants that I got. I was like, oh my God, they're so comfortable. Mm-hmm. But they were only like, after taxes, I paid like $9 and some change.
That's how much I paid for my pants.
$10 for the sweatpants. Loving those joints. I could not stop talking about it, but I was like, yo, the way they feel on the inside, I feel like they might get peasy.
You was like, these are so soft. Oh my God, you gotta feel the inside of them. They're so soft.
Sure enough,
they're soft.
You were like, just turn them inside out.
Right.
It didn't work. They got peasy. Listen, so I'm wearing them the other night, and I got a fucking hole right in the crotch area. I was like, yo, like.
Why don't you take them to the dry cleaner, see if they can
They're
shave
peasy
them.
Though.
But you can see if they can shave them.
Man, I'll end up spending more money to get them fixed than I paid for the damn sweatpants.
Well, the pants that I bought have been perfect. They have been lovely to me. They're not peasy.
Good for you.
Thank you. and they're like Gloria Vanderbilt, which is like something like my mom loves.
That sounds
line.
like that. Yeah, it sounds like an old head ass line.
Ask your mom. She gonna know who Gloria Vanderbilt is.
I got a great aunt named Gloria. That's an old ass fucking name.
Yeah, them Jones.
But yeah, I was so satisfied with my sweatpants. But then it's like, well, I guess I'll turn them into like work pants or some shit. Like, but whatever. But listen, that what's that place? Pollo
Tropical.
That chicken. Yo, I wish I checked on the bag so I could have packed it in my luggage and bought some home. I would have got a whole one. Like that shit, the skin was so crispy.
But I told you, every time I go to Pollo Tropical. Like it was to the point where we was going to Pollo so much, like it was every day. We would be on vacation and going every single day. Then we actually went onto the corporate website to see if we can open one up down like Fifth and Lehigh. with fucking Fifth and Lehigh with the
Puerto Ricans. With the metal. They have the
metal palm tree.
It'll fit right in. But yo, like. How many sauces did I have? I think I had like 3 or 4 sauces.
Yeah, they make like 10 or 12 sauces.
The mango, what was that? Mango something?
Rum mango. Rum pineapple.
And rum pineapple. And then
they got the guava barbecue. Then they got...
What was the white stuff that was so good?
Oh, I forget what that is, but I get that what I do is I get like 4 different sauces and I just be down there putting in work.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I didn't put anything on my chicken because I didn't want to change the flavor because the flavor was so good.
If I'm not mistaken, the closest Pollo Tropical to Philadelphia is guess.
New York?
Atlanta.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They are not up here at all. That's why we were looking. If me and you put our money together and open up a Pollo Tropical, we would flip our money and be able to open up like mad pollos up here because it's not up here and it's a chain restaurant. So even though like you see the whole fucking back of the store is nothing but grills.
Yeah,
the whole back of the store.
Oh my god,
the chicken is fresh. It is very
very
fresh
and it's
made on the spot and it's so good and it's so tender and like we would make a killing
because
it's cheap.
I think I paid much. So I got a quarter of a chicken and then I got some. What was that? Yellow rice, and I got the beans.
Yeah,
that was like $5 and some change. It was so good, so filling. Like I'm getting excited.
But you said that the
last
last time we went in May.
I don't think I got that. I got like a bowl or something.
No, but you said you got a bowl, but you said that you liked it, and then I was surprised this time when you was like, "Oh, we can go back," because let me tell you, when we got down there, and the second day that we was there, and I started to get hungry, I don't think you noticed. But we drove past Pollo to get to that little shopping center. We drove past. And then it wasn't until you were just like, oh, I'm really hungry. Let's go to that place we went to last time. And I was like, oh, well, in that case, cha-ching. I wanted to go so bad, but I didn't want to bring it up because I know sometimes you want to have like new experiences or try new food and stuff like that.
Oh, like the naked taco.
Yeah.
And I got that lobster.
And I got
taco.
First of all,
so good. Punch a baby in the face.
Punch an old lady in the face for these tacos.
I tripped that old lady with a lip.
He was like, this is the waiter. The waiter walked up and he's like, oh, you got the Key West tacos? That's what mine were called, the Key West tacos.
They were like,
and pretty much, they were so much shrimp in them.
And they were so good and juicy and tender.
Good. And I don't know what type of sauce. And I was like, hold the fucking jalapenos. But everything else was so perfect. He's like, oh, you got the Key West tacos? I was like, yeah. He's like, I punch a fucking baby for those tacos.
No, but they were good.
Yeah, because when you got the lobster, I was like, oh, can I have a piece of lobster? And you looked like you wanted to give up that rubato, but I was like, here, let me stick a piece of shrimp in
there.
Yeah,
because you know how I am about that lobster, and it was so good and moist. And
you know, I don't fuck with
juicy. Lobster. It was like, it's so, like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? My mouth is watering thinking about the tacos.
Is it?
But then after the tacos, like we walked down to Wet Willie's.
Oh my god, when you got trashed.
Yo, shit face. What was it, like 1 o'clock?
Right.
It was so good. I mixed the pina colada. I mixed mango and strawberry.
Yeah, it was strawberry, pina colada, and mango. And What was the one called that I was originally
It was
the Mardi Gras?
No, it wasn't.
Because it was Mardi Gras colors.
No, it wasn't that. It was the. Damn, you keep making me forget.
No, you never had it to begin with.
Because I had it in Jamaica.
Oh, that's
Bob
nice.
Marley.
Oh, is that what it was
That's
called?
what it called, the Bob Marley, yeah.
Oh.
But so they were like, you could get the small for 12 and the large for 13.
And
I was like,
give me the 13.
Without a question.
And I was just like, oh my God. And I said it because I think that like Wet Willie's is okay, but I feel like their shit just tastes like pure rubbing alcohol.
It doesn't taste like rubbing.
It's weird because when I go to Stir, I can throw back those drinks and
they're
cheap
strong
liquor.
as shit, yeah.
Right, but for some odd reason, Wet Willie's like, I don't know, like I just can't take it. And then my stomach start hurting. I'd be like, fuck this shit.
Wait, so
I barely touch it.
You were like, yeah, that's good marketing. Let me get a large too. You took
like 4 sips.
But then you tried to get me to finish. Wait, and
I didn't try and get you. I asked you. I was like, "Do you want the rest of mine? Because I'm not going to drink it."
No, listen. I was out there fucking it up. The first time in my life that I got brain freeze, I was like, "Is this what it feels like? It hurts so bad."
You was like, the pain. Is this what a brain freeze feels like? And I was like,
"Yeah,
what?
retard." Yo, it was so good. Yo, I really threw that shit back and you talking about something, I was slurring.
You were fucked up.
Yo.
You were absolutely fucked up. And then the thing about it is that when I called Nah on the phone, she was like, don't Miko know that I can hear her? And I was like, yo, son, she is trash.
Wait, and I don't even remember.
You started fucking me up in the car.
You joke when you start plucking people and shit.
Yo, I was like, what the fuck? She was like, yo, are you okay? I was like, yo, Miko is over here like fucking abusing me, yo.
You're exaggerating.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Wait, but I don't even remember falling asleep in the car. Like that's.
Oh yeah, you did fall asleep in the car.
Oh, I was like so fucked up, yo. I didn't really it was just like so crazy. I didn't even know that I was going to be fucked up like that because I was like, yo, I can handle my shit. We just ate all this good food. Yeah. I'm not going to be fucked up. It's a mixed drink. It's a slushy. Like,
you were already hyped because you over there talking about punching old ladies and babies with the fucking waiter.
Yo, but no, I didn't know that. And I fell asleep in the car. Didn't even remember when I fell asleep. And
you fell asleep in the car and I drove your drunk ass back to the Airbnb.
Yo, I was asleep for 4 hours.
We both went to sleep.
Is shit.
Yeah, we both went to sleep. And then I just remember thinking to myself, like, when I'm home, like even when I'm off, I don't take naps. Mm-hmm. And then, I work long shifts usually at work and shit like that. So I just never get a chance
I don't
to
take
take
naps
a nap.
either. So that was like a nap vacation.
That shit was lit. It was.
Then we popped up and I was like, oh shit. Was that the night of the art fashion show, right?
Yeah, it was. That was the second time we went to Wynwood.
Was it? Yeah. Wait, because it was Thursday night. That's when we got all fucked up. So Wednesday.
That's when you got all fucked up. That wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I was alone on that one. But no, so yeah, we went to the art fashion show, Patricia Fields, because Iris, These Pink Lips, she was featured in it at their pop-up shop and also in the fashion show. Yeah. Yo, that joint was dope. We walked up. Yeah, we walked up. So let's set the scene. Walked up.
Are you going to bring out Miss Posh?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I thought she was gonna bring up with Miss Posh.
No.
Like, why don't you go see her? I'm like, cuz.
You're being the doofus. Like, I was like, I didn't know
who she was.
Yeah.
And
you were like, that's Miss Posh. I was like, oh, okay.
Who the fuck is that? And I was like, why don't I just pull up her page for you? And then I had to check myself, like, is it weird that I'm on her page and she's standing 10 feet from me?
It wasn't even 10 feet.
Well, you were like, yeah.
And I was like, well, just say hi, like say what's up. And you eventually did that. But no, I was talking about the guy that came through riding through the venue on a scooter and a blowhorn.
Oh yeah.
That guy.
And then he was wearing Dope Tabio.
What's Dope Tabio?
That was one of the other fashion designers.
Okay. Yeah. I thought he just looked like some Coming to America stuff with it looked like he had like a
that's exactly what it reminded me of / construction worker.
Yeah,
but I actually liked it.
He was funny as hell. And I saw him off to the side just like blowing smoke in the fucking blowhorn joint, but they had it was dope because it was free hors d'oeuvres and free drinks. The drinks were flowing all night. The food was flowing all night.
The drinks, what was it that I had?
The gin and tonic.
Yes, I liked that a lot. That was my first time having a gin and tonic, I was just like, ooh. And then
that other thing that we had that was free. It was like some type
Something
of ginger
beer
and something.
Yeah, no,
I wasn't
didn't
really.
feel that.
It was cool after a while. I was sipping on it. It went down like smooth after a while. But
when you took me over to get the hors d'oeuvres, which was nothing but what you say, mozzarella sticks. You was like, these are fancy mozzarella sticks, and I was like, wait a second.
These are delicious. Yes, freaking mozzarella sticks. Yeah, you just feel like you're like a little like bougie because of the setting, and like we're in New York. Hey,
wait, but the craziest part about it is that like when you first look at it, it doesn't look like a mozzarella stick.
Yeah, presentation.
Yeah, everything. It's everything.
You're like,
like, that's a mozzarella stick. And I was
especially when I tasted, I was like, this is nothing but a motherfucking patty mozzarella fucking stick.
But when you turned around, you was like, hold the fuck up. Where's your drink at?
Yeah, you just ditched that joint real smooth. Like,
that shit was so funny. That was like, hilarious.
Cha-cha, real smooth. Put the drink to the side. Now leave it there.
You see me cha-cha off.
Yeah, I know, right? That was, but the Arch fashion show was like dope. The one guy was a guy or girl that did that stuff with like the slime.
Oh, it was a guy. I think Iris was the only female designer. It was a guy.
No, I thought it was another girl too. She looked like real gothic, like type dark looking.
No, I have no idea.
But yeah, it was they were really creative.
And then the music, when they started playing that remix of Dundada by George Kranz, I was so fucking hyped. You want me? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You already know I'm about to... You okay? You're fucking it up right now.
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
I told you.
First of all, let's fast
look at first of all, the lyrics are on the screen. It says Dundada.
It says Dundada.
But that's the lyrics. Dundada, doom 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 dee dee. That's all it is. It's a bunch of noise. Oh, that came out in '83. That's the year I was born.
That's what I'm telling you. Cause you're the shit. Oh, this is when they start breaking down. I know this whole joint back to back.
It's ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Doom da da doom 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 blah.
But like I said, it's just a bunch of sound effects.
So I got so hyped when that song started playing because this is probably like around like 2002, 2003 is when I first started going to the Attic Youth Center here in Philly, and that was a safe haven for gay youth. Every Friday night we had Vogue night. So I think I started explaining to you that like I used to Vogue, and like some people that listen to this, they might know who the legendary people are, especially people that came out of Philly and relocated to like New York and Atlanta and stuff like that, or they're still here. But those same legendary people that run balls, that run houses, that walk balls, we all went to the Attic together. So like this was a classic Vogue song, and I remember being young and my uncle was like, what do you know about that song? And I'm like, oh, I danced to it. And he was all like, yo, that's dope, because when I was growing up, the B-boys danced to it.
Uncle Nicky?
No, not Uncle Nicky. But like I was like, wow, really? He was like, yeah, it's a breakdancing song. That's what it was initially created for.
See, I know this song from back when I used to go to the kiddie clubs. The kiddie club was illusions and dances.
Yeah, I remember dances. And
yeah, so
Steps. Was it called Steps? There was another piece called Steps, I think, too.
It was off of Gerard.
Yeah.
That was like my sister Shasha's day, like time when that was there. I didn't go there. But yeah, they would play that, and everybody would like battle. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Right.
So that song is from the 80s, and then I don't know what happened during the 90s, but then it came and it made its way around.
Yeah, so in the 90s, that's where it was like in the kiddie clubs, and they were still dancing and battling. So it kind of carried on.
Right. And then in my day, it became more of a Vogue thing, and then from there, like they took it and they turned it into like different types of chants and stuff like that. But and then it was so funny because the white lady that was standing next to me, like she started like glancing over to me, and I think she was kind of taken off guard that I was like right there with the song and knew everything that was happening. That was dope though. And she was playing Jane like us.
Yeah, because we didn't we didn't pack like we were going like to any of that stuff. That was just a pop-up thing type of, like we knew we would meet up with Iris, but we didn't know that
it was going to be at like this fashion show.
Exactly.
I did kind of feel a little bit weird at first, knowing that we were so casually dressed. Because if I'm not mistaken, I was in all black.
I had on a white Ichiban shirt and some black jeans and some Vans.
Right. And then, you know, when we got in there, it was empty at first because we were one of the first people in there. We got there damn near before security did.
Pretty much.
And then it started like getting
it
packed
got
in there.
Packed out of nowhere.
And I was like, we got to get good spots. But the more people that walked through that joint, the more I was like, oh, she got on that turtleneck sweater with those jeans. Okay, we good.
Yeah.
That guy over there, he got a pair of cargo pants and some Adidas. We good. So you seen the people that was dressed extravagantly, and then we seen, because we actually had pretty good spots.
Oh yeah.
For the actual show, like we was right there. But you seen who Pat Click was. Yeah. And that lady,
I know I saw her on WWD somewhere or Vogue or somewhere, like
right.
Harper's
She
Bazaar
reminds me of Anna Wintour. That's who she remind me of.
I know she was somebody. I just don't know who she was.
And we were both sitting there like, we have to figure this one out. I'm surprised I didn't go back and look, because I'm
surprised you didn't either, Inspector Gadget.
Right. I would have found her ass.
Yeah.
Quickly.
But you didn't, so it's like no. But
okay.
But that night was really cool, because after that, then we went to that Red Bull festival.
Yo, the Rainbow Bridge.
Yo, the Rainbow. First of all, we didn't know that you could walk over it.
No, because when we were during the daytime,
they were setting up,
right, and you was like, look at that giant rainbow, and I was just like, yo, that joint far as shit. I don't think I understood how big it was until we got up on it. Because far away, it's just like, oh, it's just a giant cardboard rainbow.
That's what we thought.
Right.
Yeah, it was just lights. Yeah. But when we walked over it, like going up,
I was terrified.
It was steep as hell.
I was scared, and I didn't want to say anything, because when we was in line, I was like, are you scared of heights? You were like, no. And I was like, oh, I am. You was like, Marquita, we done stood in this line long enough. And I was like, no, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Yo, I would have been pissed at you if you would have been
only because for me, I was just like, this is another experience.
But the thing, because the whole thing about it is you were the one like, let's go.
You went into the bathroom and they had
and you were hype as shit when I came out.
Right, because it was like, I was standing on, it was almost like bleachers, but they weren't bleachers.
Wait, but hold up.
And I was like, look.
But can we rewind for a second? Those bathrooms?
Oh,
they were nice as shit.
That's why I didn't go in.
They were like trailer porta potties, but they had water. They were water running, and then they had the lady in there like handing you little napkins and shit. I was like, oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I don't have any ones. Like, I felt bad.
You was like, it's nice in there, and I was like, it is. I didn't go in there because I thought it was trashy.
No, it was really nice.
No, it was real nice, and I was like, damn, I should have used the bathroom.
But it did get a little, like, I was a little nervous when we were at the top and the wind started
you
blowing.
Started the wind, yo.
It's like, all right, it's enough with the picture and the video. It's time to get down.
And then on the way down, it didn't hit me until we got to because like the way up is the way down. As steep as it was coming up was as steep as it was down.
But you had to turn around
and go down. And I was like, I don't know. My luck, I'm gonna be the one that fucking fall from down this shit.
Fuck your chin up like boom,
it was
boom,
like
boom.
a million steps, like going up and coming down. That shit was tall as fuck.
It was, but it was really cool. That was a cool experience. And then the cod
cod fritters.
They were good. I don't know what that dipping sauce was, but it was
the cod fritters, and then we had the what was it?
What?
The loaded French fries. Yeah.
No, they weren't. I didn't even.
I like them.
Yeah, they were cool, but it wasn't nothing compared to that cod. It was.
Yeah, the cod was good, and then I was hyped when we were standing in line waiting for the cod. I was like, they're playing all the good music. Like, it's a festival, and that's the thing. Like, you just gotta get up and bounce around.
You were like, dance, but you don't dance. You did.
Cause you are. First of all, I've known you for how many years? How many? How many years have I known you? I've known you for.
Tell me about the years.
No,
you know me.
What you're trying to do is you're trying to
No.
You're trying to railroad me.
Mademoiselle, no, don't tell me.
You're trying to railroad me because you don't want me to speak the truth.
What's the truth?
That you
Okay,
been
Beanie
here,
Siegel, I speak the truth.
You've been
Every time
here,
I step in the booth,
I'm still going to say it regardless. And if I don't say it, I'm going to post it when this goes up.
What?
So just let me get it out there. You've been talking all these years, talk about something. Oh, I love to dance. I can dance.
First of all, no. I didn't say I love to dance.
You said I can dance.
I said I can.
You said you can dance. And when have I ever seen you dance? Never.
That's because, okay, first of all, I
gotta be in the mood to dance. And I'd be
no,
like,
exactly. No,
you
listen.
dance with your son because he doesn't know that you
Listen,
can't
Linda.
dance.
Listen, Linda. Listen, okay, first of all, let's put this out there. I am a Capricorn. It's two different types of Capricorn. You even have you have the very, very social, loud Joe one, or you have the cool, laid back, and that's me. I'm very cool. So when I go out and I'm like chilling, I'm with my friends, and I'm in that mood. Yes, I do. Cha-cha real smooth. Cha-cha now, y'all.
You done?
Turn it up.
You done?
2 steps.
Because you be so quick. You be like, yeah, me and Kacha was having this dance battle, and I'd be like, he don't know you can't dance. That's the only reason why you do it. He don't know.
Listen.
I was like, come on, let's go dance. You're like,
because you want somebody to, like, as soon as you say let's go dance, like, that's not me. You, like, first of all, if it's a place that I'm like familiar with, yeah, I do it. Because it's like whenever we do something new, I'm asking like a million questions because I have to know exactly what's going on.
You done?
So I have to be like really, really relaxed in order to dance. Like, and the thing about it is, so when I do dance, I embarrass my sister Ashley a lot. Because she said that she's the ones that's usually dancing. So when I'm dancing, it's like I'm happy.
Sorry about that.
What the hell what you doing? A fucking promo? Like,
no, I wanted to pull this up for you.
What?
Just for you. Hold on.
What is it? You about to try
something. No,
what?
This is real
Cha-cha?
Good. No.
You gonna try to play violin music like a?
Yeah.
All right, you a hater. And you want to pull this up for you? Whatever. Get out of here. Anyway.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
It was a whole experience.
And then I think when we were still out on the street, I think the craziest thing that I seen was
the pop-up DJ.
The pop-up DJ.
And then
across the street from the pop-up grill. That was in the back of the fucking pickup truck.
With the burgers and the hot dogs.
Yo, and then they had kids playing Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
In the same fucking truck that they was grilling
on.
Yo,
that shit was dope. It was so much like energy.
So many different things and so many different people coming from all over the place.
And then like the graffiti art walls, it was like every turn it was like something like just hit you.
I think the craziest part about it is that the last time we came down to Miami together, we seen it, and I've been in Miami a million times. Right. So I'm always like, I've been on that highway a lot. So like when you were there with me and you were like, yo, whatever that is, we have to go. I don't think that either one of us really realized that it was Wynwood.
Yeah.
Until we got to Wynwood, and you was like, "Oh shit, this is the wall from the highway."
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, we was down there every single day.
Yeah.
Every day.
That was a whole new Miami experience for me because like you usually Ocean
South
Drive,
yeah,
South Beach, but this
Collins
was like
Ave and
it was a whole nother feel, whole nother world.
When I go to Miami, I always travel. Always. I never stay in Miami, but that still was Miami.
Yeah.
So it was just a different part. So, I mean, it was cool.
Yo, just like the different art shows, like you walk into a fucking garage and then it's like all this beautiful art, like huge, and then the jewelry, remember that drippy joint with all the like the crystals and stuff. Yo, it was just like so much stuff, and like I wonder how many people like looked at our flyers, because we were leaving our flyers like everywhere you could think of, like on people's cars,
signs on cars,
no parking signs.
When we went into that the coffee shop, I left some on
in the
there.
bathroom.
No,
on a table.
When you went into the bathroom, I left some. It was like a
yeah. I did see it. I did see it.
Hell yeah! You was like, look at her work.
Go ahead, girl. We left some in the mannequin's hand.
Hell yeah.
Just like all over. I mean, because that was the purpose of going.
And then the thing about it is that when we posted, when we put the flyers up near other artists' work, I went online and I tagged all the artists. And some of them like the stuff in it. That one guy, 315, I think his name is I'm King. He hit me back and he was just like
305.
Yeah, 305.
Yeah.
He hit me back and was like, you know, I got some free sweatshirts for y'all.
Did you send him the shipping address?
I did, of course. I did.
Yeah, where that tracking number, Mr. 305?
Do you send tracking numbers when you send?
What I do is I send a notification that let them know that, hey, your order has been shipped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, when I personally,
so I should ask him.
When I reach out to people like, yo, I'm gonna send you this, right. I do send them the tracking number.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. That was dope though, because that was early in the morning. I had woke up early. I think that you might have still been sleeping, and I was posting up the what were they that they spray on the ground?
The sidewalks?
No, what is it called?
Stencils?
The stencils, right. I was posting up the stencils in the slideshow, and automatically he got that joint and automatically liked it, commented, and then he sent me a DM, and I was like, oh shit, that was fast as fuck. So
yeah, that was good times. Like I'm really excited that we went down there and had that whole experience, and it wasn't just like the regular Miami experience. So I'm glad we did do some new shit. Like,
yeah. And missed the bus to Key West, which I was hurt.
Because we stopped at Dunkin' Donuts.
We stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. But we left out an hour early, so we thought we had the time.
But we completely didn't even think about parking.
Or traffic.
Yeah, like, which, you know, we were on vacation mode, so of course you're not going to think about those things.
Yeah, no, especially not in a town that when you're not from that town.
Yeah,
it's a little different to navigate the streets
because you're learning. Like you don't know the way to land.
Right, but I know here, all right, well, I know that I can avoid this street because it's rush hour at this time, and then this should clear out, but that street won't be cleared out. It's like we don't know. Yeah, we don't know the town. So.
But I mean, it turned out to be a dope day because that's when we did Wynwood again, and we did the art fashion show. And we got to take a lot of pictures of the artwork.
That guy, when I went to go put the flyers on the cars, he's like, "That's private property."
I was like, "All right, sir.
Okay,
keep on walking your little
just a fucking
dog,
flyer.
Up the shit that your dog.
It's okay.
Behind.
I'm gonna put this flyer on this really nice vintage car over here, sir. The fuck.
Yeah, but that was
I was thinking about running through the streets of Philly and putting some, probably out University City and a lot of areas where there's a lot of...
Oh, where our ski masks on?
Yeah, our ski masks, our couple joint ski masks.
Yeah.
And my new shirt that I'm definitely going to post up. I want to take some nice pictures of them joints and post them up.
Of them joints.
Them joints. The merch.
Join-I.
The merch. So yeah, all in all, you know, it was really good. I did have a good time. I do feel like it was work. So the next one, the next vacation, I want to relax. I want to chill. I don't want to be, it's going to be okay to like network and stuff like that. But I actually do want a day where I can just, you know, fall back. Because 60 hours a week, like I needed that and it wasn't, you know. It was a lot of work.
Remember, I was like, we gotta go down to the beach. We gotta at least get some pictures. No, I want to go to the beach. I don't want to go to the beach. Can you take this picture for me? Oh, how things change so soon.
First of all, I never said, can you take this picture for me? You said, do you want me to take a picture of you? And I was like,
yeah. But then at first you was all reluctant, like, okay.
And I was like, but then, these angles grow.
Then that switched up real quick. And you're like, oh, look at the water. Look how the clouds.
First of all, let's rewind that because that's when I was taking pictures of you. That's when I was taking pictures, and you was like, "Ooh, those clouds do look nice." And I was like, I know how to pose people and stuff like that. Like I've done this plenty of times before. You was like, maybe you should become a photographer. No, girl. I don't want to be no damn photographer. I'll help people catch those right angles and tell them what looks best.
What Drake say? No, gotta hit the angles with your phone out, stunting like your baby.
But apparently, didn't Meek say it too?
What he said?
Something about angles.
Well, everybody say something about angles.
Well, now I am because I got them angles.
Oh, so
I don't know. Just triangle, quadrangle. I don't know.
What class is that?
What?
What type of math is that again? Is that
quadrangle?
When you get into all the geometry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Acute angle, right?
See, I was saying words that had angle in it.
Oh.
You're using like
I don't know. Listen, Linda. Look, I was just trying to go with the whole vibe.
Yeah. Okay. But we're gonna wrap this up. I'm excited for
2019.
Yeah, I am excited for 2019. I think that 2018 was my surprise year because you was around when 2017 when I was hitting rock bottom.
2018 was laying the foundation.
That's what the tarot reader told me.
And now you can start to build on it in 2019.
She's like, in 2019, she was like, you're
build
going to
that skyscraper, girl.
Right. Wait, what?
Skyscraper.
What are you talking about? Build that skyscraper.
So,
I don't want to be an architect.
No, listen to what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is 2018, you laid the foundation.
Okay, I get what
2019, skyscraper, reach for your dreams.
Now you want to be fucking Bob the Builder now.
High fly. I like that song. Gucci Mane, Kodak Black, and what's the guy name? The little short guy?
Don't sing again. Thanks. I'm just saying. No, I'm serious though. I'm really excited. I'm just trying to push things forward as successfully as possible. And I mean, you and I talked, and you know,
I'm excited as well for myself too. You know, I reinvented. My sister and I reinvented Ichiban, and I'm really excited for the future. The podcast, all possibilities of everything. Hopefully what?
I mean, it just like, it's not easy.
Nothing is easy.
Yeah, I understand it, but like, I just wish like it just did get like just a tiny bit easier.
Listen, anything worth having is hard work. Your dream, you have to make your dream, put on a uniform and work for your dream. Dig that hole, put on those Dickies, those Tims, get to work.
I really feel like you were probably a construction worker in your past life, because you talk about digging holes, Dickies, Tims,
that's what it is. No, what I'm saying is, but
you was like, yeah, we're gonna put the plumbing here. My point is,
kids, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a dream, you have to work hard for it. You have to get dirty. It's going to be a bunch of peaks and valleys, but you can't give up. You got to keep on pushing. So like you're going to be stagnant at times.
We still here.
Exactly. So you just got to keep on chucking.
Yeah.
Little Injury That Could.
Oh. Okay, we were on two different rhymes.
Little Injury That Could. You gotta go make it up that hill, baby. No. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap this up. We'll see you guys next week. You can follow us on A Couple John's podcast. The link will be in the bio for this episode.
Yep.
You can follow me at Ichiban Miko and Marquita Mixed Butterfly.
Yep. And then of course A Couple John's podcast page.
Yes.
And
I said that already, but go ahead.
What, you did?
I said that in the beginning. That's how I started off. The link is in the bio.
I was staring at your baby hairs.
Oh, they laid, right?
Are they?
Anyway, so you can listen to us on
everything: Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, iTunes. We're on YouTube. What else are we on?
I think you said them all.
Just fucking Google us. We're on everything.
Google us, baby.
Okay, that was a terrible song.
That was. The video clip was just on Instagram, right?
No, it came on my iHeartRadio app, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
The video clip popped up on fucking Instagram the other day. I was like, "Yo, this video is trash." Wait, we can't say that because that was her creativity. We can't downplay her. But anyway, she's better now. I love that new song.
And it was trash.
I love that new song she has out with Ghostface and Raekwon and Method Man. I love
Woo. That's a real good song.
Yeah.
That John wrote.
We're about to go like a whole nother 10 minutes. Anyway. Nah. So we're going to wrap this up and we see you guys next week.
Good night.
Bye.